Hello again, everyone. It's a little late in the day today, but I've had kind of a busy day. I didn't sleep incredibly well last night, woke late, had to take Phil for a physio appointment this morning at the hospital. That was done quite well. Had to take my hearing aids back because they were making funny noises. On Saturday, when I was going with Nicola to go to the craft show, I got into the car, put my sunglasses just on my head. The arm of the sunglasses touched the top of my hearing aids. My hearing aids summoned a certain Miss Siri. She came along and said, would you like me to make a call? I think it was Imagine Cruising or something. And I said, no, thank you. Right, calling Imagine Cruising. And the call went through. I couldn't stop it. This lady answered the phone. I said, you're either going to laugh or be very cross with me. I said, because my hearing aids just called you. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I had to take my hearing aids back. That was where this was going. She did laugh, the lady from Imagine Cruising, I have to say. I took my hearing aids back because they were making these noises. The chap kind of thought he sorted it out. We did some grocery shopping. We came back. We had lunch. I started to watch the installation of the new Archbishop of Canterbury. First time a woman in the history of the Church of England has been in such a role. And I thought, well, I'll just try and make a quick card. So I have. I came upstairs and I thought, I really want to get the hang of this stuff, this finger wax. What I've been trying to do heretofore is to accent with it. And it didn't particularly like being an accent. It liked being the main, the main feature. So I've cut out a couple of butterflies here. These are a couple of little Simon Says stamp ones, I think. I've got heaps of butterfly dies. So I just coloured them using my little finger cot all over with this blue. What's it called? Turquoise, it's called. And then I thought I would accent that a little bit because these are in etched dies with a little gilding wax. So just got an eyeshadow applicator and just quietly started to do this kind of business. Just accent a little bit. Go across so we get a little bit of colour of those lines. So this might be a bit heavy-handed actually. But as I say, it's getting kind of late in the day. I'm a trifle tired. Been doing kind of a lot for an 80-year-old. I tend to forget I'm 80 really. I feel like I'm 39. I've been 39 for many, many, many years. It's quite a nice age to be, I think, 39. So that's what I'm sticking to. Okay, just a couple of these. Now, the little bodies, I thought I would just do completely gold. Let's move them out of the way of the blue, just in case we pick up any of that by accident. Colour these gold. It's a little tiddler here. And all I thought I'd do was have one of my smaller cards, which the front of it is just a quarter of the size of a British piece of A4 card. Okay, let's just see. I could have left them just the turquoise, but, we'll see. Here's my front panel. Cut a hole with the outside circle of that. With the card that was left, I put it on here and it's just jumped off. I'll put it back on again. So when I'm arranging two dies at once, I try to put them on separately because it's easier to get the second one positioned if the first one doesn't jig about. Okay, let's try that. I'll just cut this out. This is a Craft Addiction slatted die, as you might well imagine. I never imagined when I suggested to Steve that I think people would like slatted dies. I didn't realise quite how popular they'd be. I didn't realise quite what a brilliant job he would have made of doing them. He did so many sizes, these optional stitches and cutting out pieces. Absolutely brilliant. So that's going to go into there. And the two butterflies, I think, are going to kind of go onto it somewhere. It looks to me like there's a bit of a mark there. Let me just see if I can get that off with a bit of baby wipe. It looks like a bit of that. Right, that one's come off. This one's a bit more problematic. Might have to be the position for, oh, I don't know, it's coming. Yeah, this stuff is water-based. Why it's called wax, I'm not entirely sure. I think that's got it. Can you see? It's clear. There doesn't seem to be much wax about it. It's shiny, but it's not actually kind of waxy. I think what I'll do is have a little bit of the blue behind as a to show through the slats. So let's just put some of this on. Again, I'll put this little finger cot on and just keep my finger clean. But I was told, you know, it'd be brilliant for if you've got a cut or something and you can just cover a bandage up with it, you know, which is great. I think that the way forward, as I said, for this is to use it en masse rather than as, you know, that's okay, rather than using it to try and accent things. I haven't, well, I mean, it may work to do that, but I haven't mastered the art of it as yet. But, you know, this time, you can give me time. Right, let's just see. There we go. It has actually, look at that, it is beautiful, isn't it? And look at this around the edge with that, the pattern of the paper, the linen paper. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Let me get a card base. Here is a card. Now, yesterday, somebody was talking on some card group or other. They were saying that they bought some really quite expensive paper, and when they folded it, it cracked. And maybe they didn't know the correct way to actually score. Let me just move these things out of the way. So here's my scoring board. And when you score paper for a card base, you score on the right side. This is the side with the pattern, with my silk weave linen. So down the line we go on the right side. Now that kind of breaks down those fibres so that when they are bent, they don't break, they will bend. So turn it over. I put my fingers close to that crease mark, fold it over, and the next important thing is getting the corners absolutely on top of each other. If you don't, I've heard people say, oh, my card wasn't square, I'm sorry, you know, and I cut it beautifully. No matter how accurately you cut, how accurately you score, unless you position it properly before you burnish it, it won't be absolutely square. So it's all kind of part of the process. Okay, this can go onto foam tape. That can be recessed on top of this. Let's just see what it's going to look like. We're going to get this kind of effect, and then a couple of butterflies on there and a sentiment. I know it's really quick, but I'm hoping there's a couple of things that, you know, may have been useful in the interim. Oh, I'm donging. Say hello to a familiar face, it says. Something from Google Photographs, and I've stopped allowing access to Google Photographs because it's taking all the space on my phone. Right, let's just pop some foam tape on the back of this. Okay, I'm going to go round the circle first. Press down, tug, it just breaks the backing just a little bit, and I can make it go around the curve. Take off this backing. I can put this one on, because that one can just drop in. That will be okay like that. Now this needs a little bit of glue. Okay. Drop this one in. It is pretty. Okay. Maybe I'll try the gold with my finger as well, rather than a little applicator, to see if I can get it a bit more subtly. It's pretty. Do this bit. I'm losing the body here. Oh, it is. So that one. There we go. Not quite so heavy-handed. Okay. Let's just join these together. Don't know which one goes on which, really. There we go. That's better. Perhaps I'll do this one again as well. Well, I've just cut out a simple thanks, and I thought I would give this exactly the same treatment as I gave the butterflies. So that is, cover it completely with the blue finger wax, and then just add a dusting of gold gilding wax to see if it works. So let's just see what this looks like as the same treatment as the butterfly. Just hold that still for a minute. It needs plenty on, I think. And I will just dry this before I add the other stuff, because I don't want the other gold to mix with it. I just want it to rest on the top. So let's just see. Okay. Let's try this. I think that will do. Don't need much of that. So I'll just turn it over. I'm going to add a little bit of glue. Okay. Where Where's this going to go? Just about there. So there we are. Really quick card. Craft Addiction UK slatted background, bit of the colour behind. Smother the butterflies with some of the finger wax. Add subtly a little bit of gilding wax and a sentiment, and it's done. To me, that's $1 million. Clean and simple's right up my street. So, short and sweet. Thanks for watching, and do come back and see me really soon.